Eisenhower. So the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
Counter! March!
On the side?
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your turn?
That's all I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Which was the last person in line? You're taking a movie for your talk?
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community, because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower. So the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
Counter! March!
On the side?
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your turn?
That's all I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Which was the last person in line? You're taking a movie for your talk?
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community, because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower. So the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
Can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Which was the last person in line? You're gonna take a move with your talk.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools at Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
First platoon, led by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Ariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
On the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
Can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Which was the last person in line? You're gonna take a move with your talk.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools at Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
First platoon, led by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Ariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
On the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
Can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Which was the last person in line? You're gonna take a move with your talk.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools at Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
The last person in line, which is the last person in line, you're going to take a move with your hands off.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Wynn, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
On the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
The last person in line, which is the last person in line, you're going to take a move with your hands off.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Wynn, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
On the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
The last person in line, which is the last person in line, you're going to take a move with your hands off.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Wynn, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs
The last person in line, which is the last person in line, you're taking a move with your talk to them.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
First platoon, led by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
On the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
On the side. Can I take your tray?
All I have to do. Got it?
The last person in line, which is the last person in line, you're taking a move with your talk to them.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
First platoon, led by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
On the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
On the side. Can I take your tray?
All I have to do. Got it?
The last person in line, which is the last person in line, you're taking a move with your talk to them.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
First platoon, led by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mariana Barajas.
Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Would you the last person in line? You're going to take a move with your talk to them?
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Wynn, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
First platoon, led by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
It's on the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Would you the last person in line? You're going to take a move with your talk to them?
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Wynn, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs in America.
First platoon, led by Cadet Chief Petty Officer Mariana Barajas.
Counter! March!
It's on the side.
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
So can I take your card?
All I have to do. Got it?
You were the last person in line. Would you the last person in line? You're going to take a move with your talk to them?
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Wynn, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our students are feeder schools to Eisenhower, so the kids are very excited today, knowing that they're receiving an amazing and a brand new pair of shoes for Christmas.
RIALTO to me is also one of the best youth leadership programs
You're Andrew, right, Andrew?
I said, can I take your trophy?
That's all I have to do. Got it?
The last person in line. We'll take the last person in line. You're going to take a move right there and talk to them.
My name's Scott Sparks. I'm principal at Eisenhower High School. Today we're doing Sold Out for Kids. Eisenhower High School has raised enough money to buy every single student at Dunn Elementary School brand new shoes and teach our students that giving is more important. To not just be the best in the world, but be the best for the world.
Hi, my name is Serena Nguyen, and I'm the principal at Dunn Elementary. And today we're really excited and very fortunate to have Eisenhower High School to basically donate it and contribute it back to the community. Because a lot of our
Waiting on one more. Waiting on one more board member. Sing louder.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Look at that. Look at that catering.
Yeah.
You're such a great
Isn't she?
support to
I learned long ago that there's work wives, work husbands.
Exactly. This is you now.
Okay, thank you. I know you're in there somewhere. Yes, ma'am.
Announced that Mr. Brown is here. I think I gave you
This card?
the card says trustee. He's actually the vice president. Oh, look at you.
Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, we are back. I need a motion and a second for adjournment of closed session, please.
I move to adjourn closed session.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members. Aye. Thank you. Okay, back to this. Tonight will be the last school board meeting for the 2017 year. So we do have a full agenda, but before Jehu Middle School Choir performs, we will have Brianna Magana, Jehu's 8th grade student, lead us in the pledge.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, led by choir teacher Miss Kathy Prado, Jehu Middle School Choir will perform A La Nanita Nana with Coventry Carol. Thank you to JHU Principal, Mr. Armando Urtiega, JHU Admin Team, Ms. Prado, and our parents for being here tonight to support our talented students. Go Jaguars! Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Hardy Brown II, Vice President of San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools. He's here tonight. Thank you for joining us. One of my favorite peeps, by the way. Okay. Can I have a motion and a second?
Do we have to do the report out of closed session first?
You're probably right. Dr. Avila?
Yes, thank you, President Martinez. We have several reports. The first, the Board of Education took action to approve an agreement settling San Bernardino Superior Court case number CIVD S1610554. The roll call vote was unanimous. The Board of Education accepted the administrative appointment of Shirley Luque, school psychologist. The roll call vote was unanimous. The Board of Education accepted the administrative appointment of Shanae Fox, school psychologist. The roll call vote was unanimous. The Board of Education accepted the administrative appointment of Michelle Razi, a school psychologist. The roll call vote was unanimous. The Board of Education accepted the administrative appointment of Caitlin Posse, Behavior Program Manager, Autism in the Special Education Department. The roll call vote was unanimous. The Board of Education accepted the administrative appointment of Dr. Darren McDuffie as Lead Strategic Agent, Strategics, Congruence, and Social Justice. The roll call vote was unanimous. And the Board of Education accepted the request for leave of absence for classified employee number 1322337, January 1st, 2018 through May 31st, 2018. The roll call vote was unanimous. That is all.
Thank you, Dr. Avila. On to adoption of the agenda. Can I have a motion? Yes, sir.
Before we do that, is it okay if we introduce Dr. McDuffie?
Yes, so Dr. Darren
Please.
McDuffie, our new strategic agent, is here with us today. So Dr. McDuffie, if you can stand and share a few words, please. Welcome.
Excellent idea.
Good evening, President Martinez, distinguished board members, Superintendent Avila, cabinet members, families, and students here at Rialto Unified School District. I am Darren McDuffie, and I just want to say that I am excited and humbled at this opportunity to be a part of Rialto Unified School District. I talked earlier about my leadership philosophy, which is to inspire, empower, and serve. Inspire the community, inspire those around us with a shared vision for all to be a part of, to empower by building the capacity of all within a community, and then getting out of the way and serving, providing the resources necessary for a community to grow and to for students ultimately to reach their unlimited potential. Again, I appreciate the nod, and I look forward to being a part of this Rialto family. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. McDuffie, and again, welcome. We're glad to have you on board. Okay, anything else before we move on to the adoption of the agenda? All right, let's move on to that. Motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Preferential vote by student board member?
Aye.
Vote by board members?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, presentations. Middle School Student Advisory Committee.
All right.
Mr.
First, we will have Monique Ariano and Genesis Galdamez from Cole Middle School.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Avila, and viewing audience. We are so excited to be here and to tell you what we are doing at Kolb Middle School. I'm Monique Ariano, President of the Mighty Cougars, and this is Genesis Galdamez, our ASB Secretary. I can't believe this year is almost half over. Kolb has been crazy busy and plans to continue its path of spirit, service, and support through the year. Let's start off with took front and center and what this year's school theme is all about. Kolb's Golden Year, 50 and Fabulous. Our October reunion was fabulous. We had formal faculty, students, staff, and Cougar families come to reconnect with friends from the past, and more recent Cougars learn just how important middle school can impact our future. Our students, staff, and families have participated in numerous events and competitions, bringing home recognition for Kolb, including most recently 3rd place in Red Ribbon Week and 2nd place in Lego Robotics Group Competition. Tomorrow evening is our school-wide Mad Scientist event on campus. We will announce our science fair winners and as well as run student demonstrations and hands-on learning learning opportunities in robotics, 3D printing, roller coaster construction, gaming, and coding. We have our first artist showcase and we're asking our community to come and join to select our top school artists. This Saturday, Kolb's JROTC will proudly lead the Mighty Cougars Marching Band and Color Guard and Builders Club members in the City of Rialto's Holiday Parade. We are super excited about our 2nd annual Barnes & Noble free gift wrapping community service on Sunday in Redlands, and our Toys for Tots new toy drive next week. If you are in need for books or educational toys for the holidays, come and see us on Sunday between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Freddie Cougar will be there greeting many shoppers at the Citrus Plaza. And lastly, Kolb was recognized with the Silver PBIS Award, and this year we plan to earn a Platinum Award. We have already held multiple Student of the Month assemblies focusing on the characteristics of promoting as the Cougar Way, and taken all of the 7th graders who met their PBIS goals this first quarter on a reward field trip to see A Beautiful Planet in 3D and IMAX. We will be kicking off the 2nd semester with the 3-screen assembly titled You Can to get the new year started off right. Remember, Cougars, always loud and proud, #Kolb 50 and Fabulous.
Thank you. Mr. Collins?
Next, we will have Charlie Garcia and Sandra Morales from Rialto Middle School.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Avila, and our viewing audience. My name is Sandra Morales, and this is Charlie Garcia, and we are the proud ASB President and Vice President at Rialto Middle School. Where do we begin? Next week ends our first semester, can you believe it? We've had 6 dances, including the one next week, where we named the King and Queen of Rialto Middle. Our fall pep rally introduced our volleyball team and Hungry Hungry Hippo game to the school. We're in the process of planning our winter pep rally for our basketball teams, who have began practicing already and are looking really good. Our band is performing their winter program tonight in our gym, and this weekend, our cheer will be performing at the City of Rialto tree lighting ceremony on Friday, and marching on Saturday, along with the Builders Club and marching band in the holiday parade. Although I am hoping to catch a few good moments with Santa alone to let him know that I've been good, or at least mostly good this year.
Our Tigers have been busy outside school campus as well. It started with our district safety fair even before the school year started. Seems they needed some actors to play students. Well, that was a challenge, but we stepped up and volunteered. From there on, we moved on to Rialto Relay for Life. Not only did Rialto Middle School host the event, we were fully involved in the planning and setting up for the most successful relay in recent history. Our Tiger team was the 2nd largest team, and we finished 3rd in fundraising of all the teams and 1st in the schools. Next, our robotics club hosted the Inland Empire Robotics qualifying tournament for the first Lego League. 25 teams from the Southern California came to compete and moved to the regionals finals last weekend in Legoland. Rialto Unified had 10 teams in the tournament, doubling the number of teams we had last year thanks to the efforts of Dr. D'Souza, John Roach, Eva Soretto and her husband, Juanita Chan, Shelley Gates, Coffee Nuts, Viola Water, and our own Rod Campbell. We are officially the largest Inland Empire qualifier for the first LEGO League. During Thanksgiving break, our Builders Cubs assisted East Rialto Kiwanis with packing 390 holiday meals for our area families. Our own school collected over 700 items for the meal. Now we can get ready for our winter break. May everyone enjoy their time with family and friends. Take your nap or two, I know I will, and be safe. We will see you in 2018. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Cohen?
Next, we will have Jehu Middle School's Brianna Magana.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, President Martinez, Superintendent Avila, and viewing audience. My name is Brianna Magana, and I am Jehu Middle School's proud ASB President. And I am here tonight with some news about some of the previous and upcoming occurrences at Jehu. Tomorrow is our annual College and Career Day, where our 8th graders will learn all about different colleges and careers that are out there awaiting them in the future. The board, superintendent, and all other district staff are welcome to attend. The Jaguars are gearing up for their winter formal tomorrow night. Put on your dancing shoes and come on over to see how the Jaguars boogie. Last night, our choir sang in their winter concert and got the audience in the holiday spirit. Our basketball team is getting ready to be victorious in the upcoming season. We held our 3rd annual Lunch with Your Child Day, and the smells of In-N-Out, Subway, McDonald's, and homemade tamales filled the air. We have 2 out-of-this-world staff members that were selected to be our certified and classified staff members of the month. So I need to make sure that Mr. Lloyd Shepard and Mr. Dylan Sweet get a shout-out. Congratulations, gentlemen, on a job well done. You are welcome to come over and check out all of our holiday events this month. Thank you, and from all the Jaguars, we would like to wish you a very happy and safe holiday.
Next, we will have Frisbee Middle School, Carly Gutierrez and Santiago Baltazar.
Welcome.
Good evening, distinguished members of the board, Superintendent Dr. Avila, parents, community members, and peers. My name is Carly Gutierrez, and this is Santiago Baltazar, and I am the representative for Frisbee Middle School. 'Tis the season of service. We at Frisbee are taking this holiday season and giving back to our community. This past quarter has been about outreach and involvement. Frisbee is very proud to announce that in conjunction with the non-profit organization Blankets for the Homeless, in 4 days, Falcon students and staff collected 209 blankets. Those blankets were then collected and given to the homeless on Skid Road on Thanksgiving Day. Our hearts were full knowing we brought a little bit of warmth to those people. Our PE department also collected over 1,000 canned goods to be donated to the Kiwanis Club for people in need. We at Frisbee are standing by our belief that service and outreach to our surrounding communities make a difference for everyone. This past Saturday, our Falcon Students Against Cancer Club held our annual Jingle Slam with the Empire Wrestling Federation. It was a great event with 5 matches and fun for the entire family. Our Students Run LA Club, although small but mighty, are headed to their first half marathon this Sunday to be held at the Fairplex in Pomona. Students have been training all school year with the ultimate goal of completing the Los Angeles Marathon. This is no easy feat, but we support them and believe in their dream of being a small percentage of the world's population that can say they have completed 26.2 miles in one day. Tomorrow evening, our drama troupe will perform our winter production of Teen Angel. This story is set in the 50s, and it's about a teenage girl trying to earn her wings. It's something that will be fun for everyone. Admission is free, so we would love to see you there. Those are all of our highlights for this quarter at Frisbee. Thank you and have a great night.
Thank you.
Great job. Lastly, we will have Casera Middle School's Desiree Perez.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Avila, and viewing audience. I am Desiree Perez and ASB President at Casera Middle School. I am proud to say these 4 months and soon to be 5 have been exciting. So far we have had 2 dances. One was themed back to the 1950s and took place September 21st. ASB students made decorations such as record discs and old 1950s boomboxes. The other dance was themed as a Halloween bash. ASB students made handmade decorations of the movie Coraline, drawings of Saw, Scream, and Jason, and also made candy corn drawings. Both dances turned out amazing and we received positive feedbacks from students. AVID has had many events going on. One was their field trip to Cal Poly Pomona on November 7th. They also attended a UCLA game and enjoyed their time. October 23rd to 27th, we have had Red Ribbon Week. Red Ribbon Week was filled with many fun days. Monday was Sock It to Drugs, wear mismatched socks. Tuesday was Have the Power to Say No to Drugs and wear your superhero shirt/cape. Wednesday was Team Up Against Drugs, wear your sports jersey/t-shirt. Thursday was Don't Do Drugs, wear red day. And finally, Friday was Put Drugs to Rest, wear your pajamas. Also, this coming up Saturday, December 9th, we are having an annual field trip to Disneyland. Each ticket costed $112 and we received up to 4 buses filled. Going back to October 6th, we had our career day and welcome to over 30 or more speakers, including Senator Connie Leyva. After getting the honor of listening to these guests introduce themselves, each ASB student took them to 2 classes so they could speak about what they do in their everyday job and what they have and what they had to get to achieve their goal. After, we provided a delicious breakfast for them and they enjoyed their time visiting Casera. This past Thursday, November 30th, as well as myself and the other Casera cheerleaders performed at Rialto High for the cheer expedition. I congratulate Jehu and Rialto for doing this best. You guys did amazing. Furthermost, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Thank you for your time. I wish you all a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we're going to miss Keon because he's going to leave. I feel so bad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we move on with our presentation. And we have Key to the District from member Joseph Ayala to Deborah Bunger, very deserving Deborah, Rialto High School teacher.
Come on up, Bunger. Stand with me here. First of all, I'd like to say there's many deserving staff members here at this district. My job tonight is to just honor one person. And when we honor one person, it's really honoring the entire, I guess, the cadre of teachers. And when I thought about this, I usually I ask myself, why are we here? And we're here because we want to help our kids. And who's best than the person that meets with them every day in the classroom? And I know we all have our different roles, but like I said, I can only honor one person. And so I try to give that recognition to the person that's closest to the kids. If you look to my left here, we got a veteran here, okay? And this person has been given a gift, okay? And this gift is to nurture, support, make people feel welcomed. And when you have that glow inside of you and you share that with others, that truly is a gift. And so I wanted to start with my personal feelings there first. And I have a little script I want to read here, but I wanted to tell you that this is, I'm so proud of somebody like this. I could go on with more stories, but we'll move on. 1891, there was a Miss Josephine Boots. This is not Josephine Boots. Was hired as the district's first teacher. She earned $70 a week and was also remembered most for going out of her way and giving back to students and parents. Today, in 2017, hundreds of staff members in our district hold the same giving philosophy as the late Mrs. Booth. But the one comes to many of our minds is Miss Deborah Bunger, to my left here, special education teacher at Rialto High School. Mrs. Bunger was born on a farm in Franklin, Nebraska. She graduated from Minden High School in 1974. She also graduated from the University of Nebraska, Kearney, in 1978 with a K-12 double endorsement. Working in Holdrege, Nebraska, Mrs. Bunger spent the first 7 years as an itinerant resource teacher, traveling between 6 schools a week with a 3-hour block of time on Friday afternoons to do lesson planning. During this time, she also completed endorsement in behavioral impaired for the K through 6th grade to teach emotionally disturbed children. She transitioned her education career from Nebraska to California in 1986. In 1986, she was hired by the district to work at Dunn Elementary School with the SDC K-3 classes. Mrs. Bunger later moved into Rialto High School to teach the SDC classes, MH classes, but aside from special education classroom work, Mrs. Bunger continues to give of her time and her heart. In 1998, she started the Daily Life Skills program at Rialto High School. Mrs. Bunger explained, you can help me out here, you can read a little bit here.
I brought a few of my own materials and developed curriculum as needed to meet students' needs, including transition activities. Each year as my students prepare to serve Thanksgiving lunch, make and sell craft items, and take one major field trip into the community or a theme park.
Mrs. Bunger has spearheaded the distribution of 19 quilts of valor for Rialto High School military veterans. She also assisted with distributing 16 quilts of valor to the first responders in the San Bernardino Police Department and 8 quilts of valor in the community. Rialto High School Principal, Mr. Arnie Ayala. Arnie, would you come up here, please, and join us? Maybe you can help me out here.
Sure. Miss Bunger is one that always puts others before herself. She is caring, she is thoughtful, and has a big heart for kids. She is respected by the staff and loved by her students.
As if volunteering at her school site was not enough, in September 2016, Miss Bunger spent countless hours in preparing for a beautiful 125th district anniversary rendition, keepsake quilt featuring all 29 schools and the current Rialto Unified School District leadership.
This was not an easy task that I had. This is from Mr.
Oh, this is from.
Yeah.
I'll read this for you. This was not an easy task that I handed to Miss Bunger, remembered Rialto Unified School District Superintendent Dr. Avila. But in her typical task-oriented fashion, she collaborated, threw herself into designing and creating a beautiful 125th anniversary quilt that now adorns our West Wing. We continue to appreciate her dedication. Miss Bunger is a member of the Rialto Education Association. She has represented REA as a secretary and elections chairperson. She was also REA's rep for National Education Association Rep Assembly. With a laundry list of accomplishments, it is only fitting that I hand my key to the district to Miss Deborah Bunger. Miss Deborah Bunger, your decades of quality classroom experience in serving our special needs population and your conscientious, patriotic, and compassionate disposition in working with others to benefit others are worthy accomplishments, and you deserve a formal district recognition. I am humbled to present my key to you from one teacher to another. I applaud you profound and lasting commitment to the Rialto Unified School District. Congratulations, and we'll present this and we'll take a picture. Get closer. Please join us.
Ms. Rael, let me get one with you and her, and then one with everybody.
I'm sorry.
I promise, I'll get everybody. One, and one more, and let's have her here. We'll
Okay.
have them.
Perfect. Perfect.
Then if I could have
All the supporters go up.
Whose phone is this?
Everybody who is a part of the Rialto High School family or that came to for Ms. Bummer, please come up. And yes. Okay. And the balloons, Kiana, if you can turn it down a little. Yeah. Perfect. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3. Gonna go to Miss Bummer and her family. One big smile and one more. Thank
I'm going to hand these to Neva. Okay. Good evening, board members, Superintendent Avila, and audience. Is that better? Okay. I would like to thank board member Mr. Ayala for nominating me for this award. As teachers, we work hard to maintain a healthy, happy learning environment for students, parents, and staff without realizing how much of our own time we put into our jobs. I have a few memories to cherish, starting with 2 boys in my elementary classroom who were arguing about which one broke into the school with screwdrivers that weekend. Neva may remember this. They honestly had broken into 4 classrooms and destroyed them and decided to tell me in class. When I went to Rialto High School, I was given a class of senior economics and government class of SDC students. And they were one of the hardest classes I've had to teach. It was hard to get them to concentrate. Most of them had been to juvenile hall. The last day that they left, as they were walking out the door, they said to me, "You're just like that teacher in Dangerous Minds." And I said, "Nah, no way." I hadn't seen the movie. Then I sat down and cried. And the wonderful smiles on the faces of the parents as their students shared which dishes they helped prepare for Thanksgiving lunch. And they would point out, "Mom, I made this. You really need to try it. Ms. Bunger helped me, but I made it." They're very proud. Tomorrow, I'm sure we're going to have more memories because I'm taking them all Christmas shopping for their family down to the Rialto Walmart on the city bus. So we'll have a good day, I'm sure. I humbly accept the key to the district. Thank you for noticing all of the hard work and dedication I have willingly done for Rialto Unified School District staff, parents, and most importantly, the students. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bunger. Okay, over to comments, public comments from the floor. At this time, any person wishing to speak on any item not on the agenda will be granted 3 minutes. Dr. Avila, do we have any?
Yes, we do. We have several. First, we have Desiree Alvarez.
Welcome.
I'm here to talk about your wellness committee. I had high hopes,
Into the microphone, please.
but I left so disappointed. The state requires that you have parent involvement, and you only invited me and one other parent who's been in the district as a volunteer for 13 years. We were far outnumbered by district staff, and this district has an agenda to keep the same policy in place because Nutrition Services is profiting off the cupcakes that parents are forced to buy if we want to celebrate our children's birthdays at school. This policy certainly isn't in place because of your dedication to wellness. You could at least have the decency to be consistent. If you're going to be that restrictive, our children should not be selling junk food, should not be starting school in August, and you certainly shouldn't be spending district money on unhealthy foods and drinks for your parties and other employee relations. On a more serious note, during the 2015-2016 school year, your speech evaluation people were backdating IEP evaluation and meeting dates to meet the 60-day requirement. I'm definitely no expert, but I'm pretty sure it's a violation of Ed Code. But we don't even blame them. We blame you, because you weren't paying a competitive wage to our speech therapists. Some neighboring districts are paying almost $20,000 a year more than you. So of course, many of them left, and the ones who stayed ended up with an impossible workload. And of course, it was our children who were being cheated. In 2016, your communications person made more than $137,500. Your business person almost made $249,000. And between wasteful spending and the Holocaust assignment scandal, they're not even worth half that. My son's speech therapist only made $47,000 a year, and 10 of it went towards insurance. And honestly, she's worth triple that. She's amazing. Every month you squander away thousands of dollars on food and parties. You pay your friends outrageous salaries while you neglect the needs of our children and the staff who have a direct impact on them. And by the way, I found a complaint hotline for special ed violations, and I think I'm going to start sharing it. So hopefully you get the department together soon. Personally, I think you're lucky that the state hasn't taken you over yet, especially after that whole lunch money scandal. It's time you start owning your positions, provide our children with a better wellness policy, a better special ed department. Every child should have field trips, and there should be bathrooms in every TK and kinder classroom, because there are children with undiagnosed needs, and because children are just too young at that age not to have a bathroom in the classroom. If you're not interested in these issues, then we'll find people who are interested in them. 2 of your chairs are up in November, and the rest of you can be recalled. All I want is for you guys to do your jobs and help our children. At the end of the day, I have no other agenda other than that. And I just wish you guys would step up. That's all
Thank
I
you.
have to say.
Your time's up.
Thank you.
Dr. Avila?
Daryl Peden.
Hello, everyone. President
Welcome.
Martinez, school board members, staff, superintendent, and residents of Rialto. My name is Daryl Peden. I'm a product of the Rialto School District. Went to graduate from Boyd Elementary, Rialto Junior High, and Rialto High School. And so I'm looking around the room, and I see a lot of green, a lot of Eisenhower. Wonder where Rialto High School is. But anyway, just got to throw that plug in there. I'm here today representing Cal EITC for Me, which is a nonprofit organization, and we are dedicated to helping working families. And our focus is making sure that we build awareness around the California Earned Income Tax Credit. And so if you're a working person and you're making $22,300 or less, you have the opportunity to qualify for up to $6,000 at the end of the year when you file your taxes. But the key is you have to know about it and you have to file your taxes. Otherwise, you are not eligible. I mean, you do not get the credit, right? So when we look at the city of Rialto, 44,500 households make $20,000 or less. And this is according to the American Community Survey 2016 one-year estimates. 13% of full-time workers live below the poverty line. 35% of part-time workers here in this city live below the poverty line. And of course, you all know that upwards of 80% of students qualify for free or reduced lunch. So this matters because we all know that poverty is highly correlated with educational outcomes. And our organization gets out into the community and we do outreach into our communities directly to community members of different organizations like faith-based organization, government agencies. We're working with the city of Rialto, we're working with multiple school districts throughout the region, and we're highly focused here in the Inland Empire. And we want to work with you folks to build a relationship with the parents that have kids in this school district to ensure that they are qualifying, they know about the credit, and they're actually claiming the credit so that we can start lifting folks out of poverty and making sure that work pays better. And this has huge implications to our children, and I want to just reach out to all of you. I have my card, and I also have 2 packets, a toolkit, which can explain exactly the steps that we can take and the things that we can do if we enter into a partnership, as well as my business card and what we were able to accomplish last year, which was our organization and our outreach here in the Inland Empire brought in $27 million back to the Inland Empire through the California Earned Income Tax Credit. I'll just end it there, and if you can direct me on who to hand this information to, that'd be great. Okay.
Secretary here.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Avila?
Yes, we have next is Alberto Camarena.
Welcome.
Thank you. How about some of my scholars today? I'll be brief, just a brief welcome. President Martinez, Dr. Avila, board members, community members. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to our scholars. I wanted them to be here to share the good news and exciting things that are happening at Meyers.
There's a step stool in the unit. No?
No, somebody
Hello, my name is Priscilla Armenta, and I'm here on behalf of the students and staff at Meyers Elementary. We want to thank you and our community for such a well-attended STEAM night. We all had such a blast. We'd like to invite you and the RUSD community to attend our Winter Wonderland Literacy Night on Thursday, December 7th from 5 to 7 p.m.
Come and enjoy a scavenger hunt around school to many different classrooms, listening to wonderful stories and poems. You will also get to do fun arts and crafts and STEAM activities, all related to the stories we read. Listen to gingerbread pirates and then build a pirate ship. We will have painting, puppet shows, and even snowman slime. You don't want to miss out. We look forward to seeing you there.
Have a great night.
And I also want to introduce one of our engineer scholars who will be talking a little bit about our engineering club and what they're doing and what they've been doing.
Good evening, Good evening, Dr. Avila, board members, and Rialto community. My name is Carlos Ruiz, a 5th grader at Meyers Elementary and a member of Meyers Engineering Club. This past month, Meyers participated in the Rube Goldberg 2018 contest. The contest task was to build a machine that would pour a bowl of cereal. With the guidance of our amazing leaders, Mr. Cuevas led the 4th and 5th graders to a 2nd place win in the apprentice division. Ms. Shoref led 2nd and 3rd graders to a 1st place win. In addition, we participated and showcased our machines at Rialto High School's Mesa competition this past Saturday. The experience was fun and amazing. I dedicate my medal to my dad, Carlos Ruiz. He has Parkinson's and isn't able to build as fast, but I promise to be your hands and make you proud. This moment and medal is for you. Thank you for your support. We appreciate you.
And those leaders that he was referring to are not only our RSP teacher, but also our 2nd grade teacher. So I'll have them real briefly talk about an amazing opportunity that has been presented to them, to our scholars. So I'll turn it over to Ms. Shoref and Mr. Cuevas.
So just really quickly, we received a special invitation to bring our showcase our machines that the students built to the finals competition in Chicago. And that was provided to us from the Rube Goldberg competition. They reached out directly to us to let us know that they weren't going to provide it to the apprentice division, but because of how well the students engaged in the experience and how well they did, that they wanted to go ahead and extend that to our students. So right now we're kind of in the planning and fundraising phase, but we are really excited to provide this opportunity for our students. So we're really excited.
So we are excited. So that proposal will be coming soon. If our students come knocking at your door and asking for fundraising, you know what it's about. So please, community members, support them, because again, we want to take this opportunity for them and showcase them. These are our second and third graders. It was the first time they were accepted into a Rube Goldberg, and we're very proud of them placing first place and respectively in second place. So thank you for this opportunity. We hope to see many of you out there tomorrow. Thank you. And they're passing out some flyers for tomorrow's evening event.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Avila.
Next, we have Paula Bailey.
Welcome.
Good evening, Superintendent Avila, Board President Mr. Martinez, and board members and viewing audience. Tonight I'm here because my other hat that I wear other than a mom, and a Girl Scout leader, of course, is I work for a children's mental health agency, and I ran into one of my former parents who I'm no longer working with, and he was excited to tell me that he adopted this little boy with numerous challenges, as many children are that are adopted, and they were having some challenges, and Claudia Hernandez, sorry, why did I think Herrera? Claudia Hernandez, our preschool special education school psychologist, has gone above and beyond to make sure this little boy, who had such a challenging start with these adopted parents, is getting the support he needs. It is the awesome dedication that I've seen her show for many years, and I am so happy that the agency I work with is the agency that serves the kiddos under the age of 6 in this district. I actually today was informed a parent who decided to move into this district versus another where she currently lives because of our special education program that her child will need. My other hat is I am the super proud parent of the Eisenhower High School student. I am so proud of all the amazing things that have happened in these last several years. Mr. Sparks has really made it so these students have no choice but to be engaged in positive activities. I mean, if you've seen all of the messages outside of the ones that you've seen here and the Peach Star notices of all the activities at that school, it is absolutely amazing the job that he's doing. And so that I don't forget, back over to the Rialto preschool program, Doris Monteroso has really been pulling it together. Even today I had to give her a call. I said, hey, where are we at with this kiddo? He'll be 3 in the next month. You know, we submitted stuff. She's like, I'm on it. She got me everything she needed. It wasn't the runaround like I've experienced in other districts. So thank you for having that team come together. I'm excited to have Bridget here. I know things are going to move forward as they have been. She's so dedicated to making it happen the way it should be. Thank you and have a good night and happy holidays.
Thank you.
Celia Saravia Celaya.
Welcome.
I'm going to use this too.
Me too.
Buenas noches, miembros de la mesa directiva.
Good evening, members of the board. Excuse me, sorry.
Presidente Mr. Martínez.
President Mr. Martinez.
Superintendente Dr. Ávila.
Superintendent Dr. Avila.
Audiencia.
And audience.
Soy Celia Celaya Saravia.
I am Celia Celaya Saravia.
Y represento al grupo de apoyo de padres de niños especiales.
And I represent a group of parents who support children with special needs.
Y esta noche quiero recordarles la invitación
Tonight, I want to remind you of that invitation
a la celebración de Navidad de nuestros niños especiales.
to our Christmas celebration for these children with special needs,
Será el viernes 8 de diciembre
which will take place on Friday, December the 8th,
de 3 de la tarde a 8 de la noche
from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
en el Salón de la Iglesia de Santa Catalina de Siena.
at the hall of the Church of Santa Catalina de Siena.
La dirección es 339
The address is 339
North Sycamore Avenida
North Sycamore Avenue
en Rialto.
in the city of Rialto.
Los esperamos
We expect to see you there,
y como siempre será un honor contar con la presencia de todos ustedes.
and as always, it'll be an honor to host all of you.
Y para poner un poquito más de lo que dijo la señora Bailey,
And to add a little bit to what Ms. Bailey has just said,
yo también estoy muy orgullosa de muchos directores de nuestro distrito.
I'm also very proud of the work of many of the directors in our district.
Quiero mencionar también a Rialto High School.
I also want to mention Rialto High School.
Sé que Mr. Ernie está haciendo un buen trabajo con
know
todos
that-
los estudiantes también.
I know that Mr. Ernie is doing a great job with all the students as well,
Y muchos otros directores.
and many other principals.
Y también en referencia a lo de Special Education, de educación especial,
And also in reference to special education,
Miss Silly, nuestra nueva directora,
Ms. Seeley, our new director,
Dr. Bua,
Dr. Boa,
Miss Hyman,
Ms. Jaima,
Doris Monterroso,
Doris Monterroso,
Claudia,
Claudia,
Lorena McGrath.
Lorena McGrath.
No quisiera seguir mencionando porque tenemos muchas personas especiales que hacen un gran equipo y están trabajando excelente. Yo les pido a los papás siempre de educación especial que tengamos paciencia porque estamos teniendo un gran cambio, pero estamos viendo los resultados poco a poco. Ay, perdón.
And I don't want to continue mentioning other people because there are so many of people who are doing a great job. And I keep reminding parents for us to be patient because they are doing a great job.
Bueno, y sobre todo pues nuestro superintendente y nuestra mesa directiva.
And especially our superintendent and our board
Y nuestro estudiante, miembro también.
student member as well.
Thank you.
Feliz Navidad a todos y los esperamos el 8 de diciembre, este viernes, próximo viernes.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and we expect to see you there this Friday, December the 8th.
And Saida Joffrey.
Good evening, Board of Education, Superintendent, and viewing audience. My name is Saida Joffrey, and I am a product of the Rialto Unified School District. I'd like to call myself a community member of the Rialto Unified School District. And yes, as you heard a parent claim, I'm a well-paid employee of the Rialto Unified School District. I do not negotiate my salary. However, what hurts my heart is when people, whether they are parents, whether they are employees, whether they are inside or outside our district, come up here. I understand you are elected officials, and there's a lot that is said to you, and you have to hold yourself to a higher standard. But staff members should not be abused by anyone simply because they can do it. There is freedom of speech, but there's also freedom of consequences to your speech. Unlike many public information officers throughout the state, $425,000 was not raised for classroom children by many of them. I understand that you have hate in your heart for me. Please understand, I'm saying this because I have text messages where I try to help you. I will continue to try to help you. I was the first person that came up and hugged you in the back and said, I will do everything in my that I'll do anything in my power. However, I do want to say, for our Nutrition Services Department, 24 students of our DSAC have gone for the last 5 years. They select certain food, they select certain information. And understand that just as parents are human beings, so are staff members. And in this district, many staff members, whether they are special ed staff members, teachers, administrators, classified employees, have been publicly humiliated. And there has to come a time when, whether it is parents, because I understand parents' pain, but you also have to understand that you're not talking about robots. You're also talking about staff members, and we are public servants, but we're not your servant. So please understand that we always continuously try. And I know you mentioned the Holocaust and my name attached to it. I suggest you have a meeting with me because I had nothing to do with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all we have.
Thank you, Dr. Avila. Public comments on agenda items. Any person wishing to speak on any item on the agenda will be granted 3 minutes.
We have none.
Okay, thank you. Comments from association executive board members. Rialto Education Association, REA. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Lisa Lindbergh, president of REA. I'm sorry, Said. I want to do a public service announcement first, if I could.
Please do.
California has what is known as California Covered. It's the California version of Obamacare. And I want our folks to know, if they have Obamacare or California Covered, that the December 15th is the deadline for the renewal for you to continue your insurance after January 1st. If you are in need of insurance, you can go on the California Covered website, and you have until January 15th to sign up in order to get your insurance by February 1st. If you're still waiting and you still haven't signed up, the final date to sign up for insurance on California Covered is January 31st, and your insurance would be effective March 1st. I just want to let the community know that. And I have an announcement. I'm not sure you know, it's very good news. One of my colleagues, Maisha Calloway from Frisbee Middle School, a 6th grade teacher, she has been nominated as one of the California League of Middle School Teachers of the Year. Wow. She is going to be honored Monday night in Riverside with 9 of her fellow educators, and they will, they're the finalists, and then they'll pick someone to represent the region to go forward for the state. So Maisha has been on our executive board. This is her 2nd year now. She's very involved with REA, and she's a fantastic teacher. So I wanted you to know that. And also congratulations to Deb Bunger and her key to the district. Very deserving teacher. Thank you. Happy holidays.
Okay, we continue with California School Employees Association, CSEA. Welcome.
Good evening, President Martinez, Board, Dr. Avila. My name is Raquel Torres. I'm president of the California School Employees Association. And I just want to share that over the last few years, I've participated in PBIS, and most recently I've been involved in the restorative practices training. And I want to encourage the board, if you haven't participated in the circles, I encourage you to take part in that. It's very powerful, it's very emotional, and it's very dynamic. And I look forward to helping our high school and middle school and elementary school students running circles for the students. And I just wanted to say I'm proud to be a member of this district. We're moving forward and we're doing excellent things. And I just want to add and close out that happy holidays to everybody.
Thank you. Okay, Communication Workers of America, CWA. Going once. Communication workers? Okay. If they're running down the hallway, we'll come back to them. Rialto School Managers Association, RSMA. Welcome.
First time I get to say this. Good evening, President Martinez.
Good evening.
And Vice President Montez and Clerk O'Kelly and board members, Ms. Walker and Mr. Ayala, and our awesome superintendent. Derek Harris, I just wanted to get up on behalf of RSMA and first of all wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't be seeing you guys until next year. We understand that you guys were at a workshop And we let everybody know at our Christmas party that the board is super supportive, but they are up there getting some skills so that so when they come back, they'll know how to handle all of us. So we just wanted to wish you, on behalf of RSMA, a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, trace back to Communication Workers of America. Okay. Comments from the superintendent.
Thank you, President Martinez. And only 25 more days until 2018. And so as of today, welcome to the month of December, which is also observed as Safe Toys and Gifts Month and Universal Human Rights Month. And for many colleagues in our district, it is get a good winter break rest so we can come back to school in January, invigorated and energized month. I want to begin by congratulating Ms. Deb Bunger. She has, as you've heard, for almost 4 decades given back richly to the lives of our growing children. And although I know she will be retiring after this year, she has a tremendous heart for people, and we will wish her the best that you have given to others for so many years. You absolutely have earned your key to the district. I want to congratulate and thank Brian Montes for the amazing work that he continues to do in our district. He did receive a leadership award on behalf of our district under the category of student engagement from the Green California Schools and Community Colleges at this year's summit and exposition in Pasadena for his work on the Heritage Citrus Grove, where he has installed groves and gardens at 16 elementary schools to engage students in the science of gardening, water conservation, botany, and everything that is related or that can be related to the world of gardening. So, Brian, we are very thankful for the work that you continue to do to expand the knowledge and opportunities for our kids. I am very proud to have you as a colleague here in our district. And also, I want to congratulate the elementary schools and students who participated in the Spelling Bee. Congratulations to the top elementary spellers. First place, Danielle Nicole Balaisoche, Dallahan Elementary School. Second place, Abraham Martinez, Bemis Elementary School. And third place, Ethan Skinner, Dallahan Elementary School. And thank you, Beth Curtis and your team, teachers, staff, coaches, and all who participated and made this event a success again this year. And also congratulations to December's Kiwanis Students of the Month from Carter High School. We have Melen Aklilu and Lemusa Toailoa. Eisenhower High School, Juliet Rivera and Jorge Nunez. Congratulations for the work that you are continuing to do both inside and outside the classroom. You make your families, your school, and certainly our district very, very proud. This morning, I read that lawyers from Public Counsel, which is an attorney advocacy firm, sued the state of California for not doing much to address the literacy needs of students. And it brought me to tears for a couple of reasons. One, because of the nature of the suit, but also to know that here in the Rialto Unified School District, we are leading the way in addressing the needs or the literacy needs of our students in many different ways. So at this time, I really want to thank Jasmine Valenzuela for the amazing work that she's doing with our literacy initiative, and also to the schools and especially the teachers who have stepped up to the challenge of really getting our kids directly involved in their literacy through the Footsteps to Brilliance application. We do have a number of schools that have exceeded the 10 million word mark. As a district, we have exceeded, if I'm correct, the 2 million word mark as of this year. So again, I want to congratulate and thank really everybody, the teachers, the staff, support staff, classified staff, for your involvement in this, and Jasmine and your team. Kelly Bruce, thank you for really making this possible. And of course, our staff in technology and business, that again, you really show the team spirit and coming together as part of our strategic plan to understand that we are all in this together and that it takes each of us doing our part to make sure that our kids are successful. So I do look forward to the outcomes and the impact, the positive impact of the things that we are doing around literacy. And as Ms. Celaya mentioned earlier today, we do have the event for students with special needs this Friday. And this is just a reminder to the management team that we are asking for donations, unwrapped gifts. They can be dropped off in my office through this Friday. We will then collect these toys and deliver them to the kids at this particular event. And I really want to thank you in advance for those of you who will donate or who have donated already a gift to one of these kiddos. And that is all.
Thank you, Dr. Avila. Student Board Member, Colin.
All right. I would like to say, of these 12 years of being in the Rialto Unified School District, it has been very great to me. Today I had my final DSAC meeting, and it was great. I got to hear about a lot of things that pertain to our district. Mr. John Roach came in and spoke with us about LCAP today, and what LCAP is where they determine where we need help on, where we're strong at, and where we're weak at, which is they showed us math and English, and they determined a percentage of the students that are doing good in math or doing bad in math. So they are, to me, they are showing, that's a way of proving the way we are learning and what we need to work on and what we don't need to work on. This is my last board meeting as a student board member, and I would like to thank the board, my school administrators, Ms. Joffrey for coaching me, and everyone else who has brought my school year to a great end. Also, I'd like to thank my family, my good friends. Lastly, I would like to thank Mr. Wisman, because Mr. Wisman is a great inspiration to me at my school. Thank the Rialto Unified School District Board of Education, and also Superintendent Dr. Avila for assuring me that this district has a lot in store for me. Thank you.
Excuse me, the severe alert. Strong winds overnight creating extreme fire danger. Stay alert. Listen to authorities.
That's what everybody
Yeah, don't need to say it twice.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah. Okay, Board Member Ayala.
Well, thank you, President Martinez, and good evening to staff and our community. I'd like to focus tonight on our students, and I usually get a lot of my information from my own grandkids. I have 10 grandkids, so I hear their stories, and then I relay them to my community in creative ways. So here we are, desiring our kids to be successful. And sometimes we get disappointed, other times we get surprised, and we're very happy for them. But what I want to focus on is when we get over excited or overzealous, or I'm not sure the adjective, but we push our kids sometimes to succeed in an area that they're not quite ready yet. They may look ready because physically, you know, they're there, they're you know, they graduated from school, but you're sending them off to college and you're taking out loans, and then what happens? The realization that maybe they weren't quite ready. It doesn't just hurt the child, it hurts the entire family. But what do we do about it? Well, that's my message tonight, is because they may come up to you and say, I'm not doing very good, I'm sorry. They feel apologetic, and they're waiting for a response. You know, first thing you do is you hug them and you tell them, that's okay, I love you regardless. I have for you, because I'm your parent or your grandfather or your grandmother, unconditional love. You don't have to have degrees. You don't have to be anybody special. Just be yourself. And my doors are open to you. What that does for a human being, it makes them feel good inside. It verifies that they have a family, that they have some safe haven to go to. They're going to fall, they're going to make mistakes. But it's important to communicate with our kids and tell them how special they are. Because we all learn in different ways. And some people need just to be by themselves, quiet time, with no distractions. They have to figure it out for themselves. As soon as that phone rings, the computer or their friends are watching, they get disturbed, they get frazzled. But you give them time by themselves to study on their own. They will surprise you. Don't give up on them. In summary, unconditional love is all they need. Thank you.
Board Member Walker.
Good evening. I just want to kind of say thank you to Superintendent Avila for sending a group of parents and teachers and administrators to the National Association of Black School Educators Conference. I was there on business with another district, but I was able to at least run into the team from Rialto, and I had dinner with the team 1 or 2 times and just listen to their ideas and what they had learned and what they're going to come back and bring here. So I thank you, Superintendent, and for the board for approving it. I know they're supposed to be doing a report or something back out, but I was excited. I was glad to see the energy that they had for participating and all the information that they were learning. So I'm looking forward to what they bring back and bring to the district. The other thing is, this morning I had the pleasure of being a presenter to the Girls Circle at Rialto High School, and that's also through our PBIS and our interventions for our students. And I just really want to thank publicly the people that lead that circle, Laura McMullen, and also our probation person, Tasha Bruce. And then also Ms. Tapia, who was also a part of our safety department, who was there to help with the girls. But just really being in that circle for the hour and 15 minutes or so that I was there, watching their activities and then doing activities with them and seeing how important that particular activity, that opportunity is for those girls to be able to connect. And then for us to have professional staff to support them. Look forward to the positions that we just authorized to be in the district to support additional students, because I know that we need it. Of course, this is about us graduating young people and having them academically sound for the community, but we also know, for those of you who've been in classrooms, who've worked with kids, that there's more than just that they need to be successful. And us being able to educate our entire child while they're in our district is very important. So thank you to the board, to the staff that support our students and work with our students, and for the families that actually keep your students here so we can love on them and graduate them. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you. Well said. Clerk O'Kelly.
Yes. Well, first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to Meyers Elementary School. That is really fantastic that their students, as young as, I think I heard, 1st and 3rd grade, developed Rube Goldberg machines. And if you don't know what Rube Goldberg is, you need to find out, because they're very cool. And they're going to present in Chicago. I mean, this is awesome for Meyers. So congratulations, Meyers, and keep up the good work. I also want to congratulate Deb Bunger. She is an amazing teacher and very deserving. So that was an excellent choice. She does a wonderful job with her students. And as it was said earlier, I think Paula Bailey brought it up, they were talking about the activities at Eisenhower High School. You can see our bulletin boards display a lot of the activities and the things that have been going on at Eisenhower. Well, I want to give them a little shout out tonight. Often at this time of year, we hear that it is better to give than to receive. Well, Eisenhower High School has done just that by participating in the Sold Out for Kids program. sold spelled SOLED, and you'll know why in a minute. The students and staff at Eisenhower raised funds, or the funds needed, to provide every single student at Dunn Elementary School with a brand new pair of shoes. And that my information I've gotten is they're going to do 2 more elementary schools. And I mean, what an inspiring and heartfelt thing. And the kids at both schools have been so excited about this. And it really, for those high school kids, it really brings the meaning of Christmas home. You know, it's the spirit of Christmas, and that is in giving. So I'm very, very excited about that. And other than that, I just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful holiday season, and we will see you in the new year. Thank you.
Vice President Montes.
Thank you, Board President Mr. Martinez. And I just want to congratulate Mr. Martinez on being the newly elected Board President here tonight. Let's please give him a round of applause. And I want to thank Dina Walker for being our immediate past president. She did an awesome job. Awesome job. You know, too bad being board president is only 1-year term, but you know, as Miss Walker did just as good a job, if not a lot better than me, you know, as being board president, and I think everybody here on this board is thankful for all of the hard work and the dedication you serve, not only as a board member but as president. So thank you very much. And Mr. Martinez, you got your work cut out for you trying to fill those shoes.
Absolutely.
I do want to also congratulate Miss Nancy O'Kelly on being the new board clerk. Congratulations, Miss O'Kelly.
Thank you. It just means I get to sign a lot of papers.
Right. We normally do our board reorganization during the open session meeting. This year, we did it during the open closed session meeting, right before going into closed session, in case anybody is wondering. I know people are going to be asking, hey, you guys usually do it during the general open session, but we did do it during the earlier open session. So that's why we reorganized. And again, I want to congratulate everybody. Yours truly was selected vice president, by the way.
Congratulations.
I want to thank student board member Keon Collins for serving with us for the amount of time that you served. It's unfortunate. We understand that you won't be able to complete the full term till the end of the school year, but we understand that it's time for you to move on to better and greater things. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your hard work and your dedication. You are always here, and you stayed late, and you held down the fort. So thank you very much for all your hard work. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
I was fortunate enough to participate in the interview panel earlier today. During my work hours, I snuck away from work to come and be one of the judges for the interview panel for the new incoming student board member. And I can't reveal who was selected, but you guys will find out pretty soon. It was a tough decision. I don't like judging because I want to score everybody, you know, really high. But somebody was selected, and they'll be sworn in and starting soon. And that was an honor and a privilege for me to participate in that, along with CSCA President Raquel Torres, REA President Ms. Lisa Lindberg, and various others here in the district. So thank you all who participated, some student board members as well. I want to just say that it's really easy to destroy, but to build is very hard. It's very difficult. Anyone can destroy. It's easy, it's simple, but to build is the difficult part. So we're all here to build. we're all here to try our best to build these kids up, build this district up. You know, being on this board, we grow tough skin. At least for those of us who survive, we grow tough skin. Sometimes we gotta respect. We always should respect when people come and share their concerns, their complaints, their grievances, or anything regarding their speech. We need to protect freedom of speech, and people have the right to come here and address this board and this community and this district in whatever manner that they please, and we need to respect that. And whether we agree or disagree, we need to remain strong, and we need to remain focused on what our real reason for being here is, which is to build, because anyone can destroy, but not everybody can build. And everybody that's here today and everybody that's working for this district, at least as far as we know, is trying to build. So with that, somebody please let the young lady take the cupcakes to the school, please. No, but seriously, that was an inside joke. But seriously, we have board policy that prohibits any food being brought in that is not from the district or not approved by the district. It's an insurance issue. It's a liability issue. Please understand that none of us on this board want to hurt anyone's feelings or not allow you to bring home food from home or from wherever you want to buy it. It's just simply a liability and insurance issue, a safety issue. Everything from the nutrition services. We have, as a matter of fact, I want to welcome some of the beautiful young women from hardworking women from nutrition services. We have Fawcett leading the fort over there, and some of the hardworking people there. Thank you guys for being here tonight, and thank you for all the hard work you guys do. I'm going to share a story tonight. I said this earlier. I rarely share stories, but tonight I'm going to share a story. My sons are juniors. They're twins. They're juniors at Eisenhower High School, and they hated the food. No lie. They hated the food before they got on a diet. They got on a recently, and myself included, we got on a healthy diet, healthy eating. Well, guess what? Now they love the school food. They're eating all their vegetables. They're eating all their fruits. They're eating all of the healthy, nutritious food that we provide our kids every day. Those meals you prepare. So thank you. And again, sometimes we had, as a matter of fact, we heard for ourselves from a student earlier today. He loves the food here, and you know, not everyone might like eating vegetables, but they're healthy, and to many of us, they taste very good. So keep up the good work. I just wanted to share that story because I thought it was funny that my kids love the food now that they love healthy food. And with that said, feel free to contact our superintendent anytime. The board is available. Our email addresses are available on the district website. We're here to help in any way that we can. You know, and at the end of the day, we care about everybody that's part of this district family. We care about all of the parents and the students that attend our schools, and we care about this community. So we don't want to give the impression that we're here just to sit here on these nice fluffy chairs and not do anything. No, we're willing to work. We're willing to build. So for anyone that's out there that wants to help us build, you're more than welcome to step up to the plate. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Dr. Avila, you had something?
Yes, just for the record, I'm not sure that it was communicated, but the reason why Keon Collins is not able to continue is because he's graduating, and you cannot be on the board as a student if you have graduated. So I want to congratulate him for his completion of his K-12 education.
Okay, thank you. I don't have much to say except you triggered something, Vice President Montez. In Weight Watchers years ago, they said you can have all the vegetables you want. Problem is, I didn't want any. Now they're fine. I agree with everything that's been said. Thank you for your service as president. Thank you for being willing to serve as clerk and vice president. We have our work cut out in front of us. Let's see. Check my notes. Welcome, Dr. McDuffie. There you are. And Mr. Ayala, thank you for recognizing Deborah Bunger. That's a good one. Yeah. Okay, I cannot express how important it is to piggyback on top of your comments. Our children need a safe place. That safe place is supposed to be home. Sometimes it's not. That's where the schools come in. And if they're lucky, they have a great teacher or somebody who comes alongside that can direct them. I know with our son, he was the best and the worst of mom and dad. And we just had to make the decision whether we wanted to have him hate us or whether we wanted to have him love us. And parents can go either way with their decisions. And we decided, do what you need to do. The door's open when you're ready. We knew he would fall on his face eventually. It took a couple of times for him to find his feet. Now he's doing great. I remember him saying, he was probably around 13 to 15, and he said, "I'll never be like you, Dad." Well, I get to remind him that he's a lot like Dad now. and that's a good thing. So on with the agenda. Okay, we have public hearing, public information. Number 1, Williams Inspection Reports, 2017 to 2018, the first quarterly report, reference D1.1. So motion and a second to open the public hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
I have a discussion.
Okay, discussion.
I was surprised and concerned to see the significant number of good repair deficiencies at 11 of our school sites in the Williams Inspection first quarterly report. Why do we have so many deficiencies at this time? What is the plan for addressing these deficiencies and making corrections? And what date will this work be completed by?
Let me refer to staff. So if Les, can someone check and see if Les is around?
Mr. Alexander, paging Les Alexander.
And I'll confirm, but I believe all of those items have already been addressed. They were noted in the findings, but they have been addressed as part of the audit.
Okay, can we have an update on that by the next meeting, just to make sure it's all, because usually we have zeros right across the page, and this kind of caught my eye.
Here's Les.
Oh, there he is.
Hi.
As Dr. Avila indicated, when the Williams inspections were conducted at the start of the school year, maintenance teams accompanied the inspection teams, and the deficiencies that were noted were repaired before the teams left the school sites. So all the deficiencies listed here have already been addressed and repaired.
Okay, thank you.
Just
welcome.
quickly, can you state your name and your position?
Oh,
You
I'm
just
sorry.
walked in. Just start talking.
I'm sorry, everyone was paging me. My name is Les Alexander. I'm the Director of Maintenance and Operations.
Excellent.
Mr. Alexander, quick
Yes,
question,
yes,
and
Mr.
this is a comment from the public. Why do we have to wait for the inspection team to go around? Because in my estimation, that should be ongoing and not wait until the inspection team finds something.
It is ongoing. Our maintenance team, we're responsible for all 29 school sites plus the administration sites. So we try to visit the school sites as frequently as we can. Also, as if the board will remember, we did a presentation on our work order system.
Yes.
When we monitor that, we do the work orders daily. But as you know, the schools, students are there 5 days a week. They're being used after school, on weekends, in the evenings for special events. So things do happen, and we try to address them as quickly as we're made aware of them.
And some of our schools are over 50 years old.
Yes, we have quite a few schools that are over 50 years old. I've been with the district for the last 2 years, and we've celebrated 50th anniversaries for 4 school sites in that 2-year time. Frisbee Middle School, Cove Middle School, Bemis Middle School, and Preston is celebrating their 60th anniversary.
Wow.
So we have our hands full.
Are there any more questions, comments?
If we get behind on these work orders, do we have a plan to assist with the work orders to catch up?
We have a couple things that we do. We do authorize overtime when our budget permits for that. We also have what we call a strike team or a Williams response team in the summertime, where we have a mobile maintenance team. We put all the trades on that one team. They go and do a comprehensive review of the school. So they'll go and address everything at that school in that 1 week. When they're done there, they move on to the next school.
I guess what I'm saying is, because when I was here listening to the report, it looked as if the requirements were, or the workload was overwhelming. And so I was thinking to myself, wow, maybe we don't have enough staff. Maybe we don't have a plan that, can assist us to remedy the situation. Because it can be real frustrating for certain schools, certain staff who have allergies or have problems functioning on a daily basis. They're turning in work orders and there's no reasonable response time. And rather than run into those difficulties, if we had a plan to address those issues, and if the case needs that, I'm just saying out loud that if we need to bring in maybe independent contractors, on a part-time basis. Now, I know this sounds like anti-union. We're not trying to break up the union or anything, but sometimes, you have to bring in some subs when you're just that far behind. I mean, looking at that report, I can see where that could be justified, and I just wanted to bring that out because I would be in support of that. I would be in support of helping with that plan.
Thank you, Mr. Ayala. Yes.
Isn't there some way, rather than waiting for the Williams team to find all these things, that we can go out and we know what they're going to be looking at, these good repair deficiencies, and fix them ahead of time? Because there were so many.
We do that. We go out in advance of the Williams teams. We work hand in hand with the county. They'll notify us prior to the inspections taking place, and we will go out to the school sites and address as many deficiencies as we can. But there are times where things happen between the time we're there and the time the inspection's conducted, and we're not able to get back to it as quickly as we would like to. But we are working on introducing some new technology. We're working on trying to change the culture of the department a little bit. Come into this century, as I indicated, with a new work order system. We're working on getting technology tablets into the hands of the individual employees so that they can close work orders on site as they happen. And so we're working on some communication improvements, and Dr. Avila and Mr. Islam have given me their full support in that. So we continue to work on improving the efficiency of the department. And we're certainly open to, if we have problems with specific trades, I'm thinking of HVAC issues and things like that, we're more than open to work with the board, work with the school, the union, to bring in outside help if it's needed.
My concern is, in all the previous Williams reports I've read since I've been on the board, I think it's always been just zeros right across the page. This time it was like, bam, for these deficiencies. So that's disturbing me a little bit. I know it's a huge job and whatever. Had the schools already turned in work orders on some of these deficiencies?
The county changed the way that they did the report. Prior to this year, if a deficiency was corrected while the Williams team was still on site, they didn't report it. Effective this year, if the deficiency is corrected while they're still on site, they're now reporting it. So it's a change in the way that they're reporting the deficiencies.
Well, that's what I mean about getting out ahead of it.
But-
so we don't,
But
you know.
the point I was trying to make was, in the past, those deficiencies existed, but if they're corrected at the time of inspection, the county wasn't reporting
Right,
it.
I understand that.
Right.
But I'd like to see the zeros again. So if we can
Mhm.
work out a system to make that work, that would probably make us feel a little better.
We all would like to see that, and I'll work diligently with my staff to
Thank
make that happen as we move forward.
Mr. Ayala.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's funny because I was just thinking to myself, you know, because you brought up HVAC.
Mhm.
Not to get too technical, but before you charge a system, it has to be dried out. The lines have to be dried out, and you know, you have to use specialty equipment on those HVAC systems. For example, it has to hold less than 500 microns for 30 minutes or something like that.
Mhm.
That process could take 6 hours or more
Yes.
to do it right. If you have moisture in those lines and you charge that system, you might as well not even do it, because you're going to destroy that system.
Sure.
We have new systems that are going to be coming in. That's when I talked to the gentleman. I said, do we have a good maintenance program here? Because how many units are we talking about? And if you're going to charge those systems, do it right the first time, then they may last. Because if you're just cutting those lines and charging them without draining them properly with the vacuum systems that are required, you're doing this district a disservice. So that's where we don't have enough manpower to do it right. We need help. And I'm just bringing that to your attention because somebody down the road is going to say they're allergic to the vents, or there's something not working right. And here again, whoever that technician was who didn't drain those lines adequately was just probably, no pun intended, under too much strain or pressure.
HVAC systems and indoor air quality is, you know, it's complicated. It gets more and more complicated every year with technology. But we are working with our partners, Train Controls, and we're using state funding provided under the Prop 39 program to upgrade and replace many of our old aging HVAC systems. Matter of fact, we're just starting 4th phase, and there'll be 10 schools that will be receiving new HVAC systems as we move forward through this fiscal year.
Do we have any more discussion, questions? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dr. Avila, can we get a checklist to our principals so that they know what the Williams team is actually looking at? That way they can report it as it happens?
Will do.
Thank you. Okay, we should have voted to actually open the public hearing.
We need to vote.
Yes, so we have a first and a second, so vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye.
And one abstaining, and I will have to report it as 8:55 since that's when we voted. And any person wishing to speak on the item on public hearing agenda will be granted 3 minutes. So do we have any other people who would like to comment? Okay.
Make a motion to close.
Second?
Thank you. Vote by board members to close the public hearing.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we have 5, and the time is 8:55. Consent calendar items. All items on the consent calendar will be acted upon in one motion unless polled by Board of Education members or the superintendent for individual action. So, approve consent calendar items reference E through J. Do we have any polls?
Nope.
Nope, okay. Motion and a second.
So moved?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Preferential vote by student board member?
Aye.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Okay, reference items E through J are passed. And on to K, page 7, discussion action items. We take them one at a time. Adopt resolution number 171833, annual accounting for developer fees for the fiscal year 2016-2017 in compliance with Government Code Section 66006, reference K1.1-10. Motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Okay. 4. Okay, approve the fiscal year 2017-2018 first interim financial report as presented. Reference K2.1. Motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Award bid number 1718-006, the Central Kitchen Warehouse Roofing Project. Bid number 1718-006 to the apparent low bidder, Bly Pacific, in the amount of $93,517 to be paid from Fund 40, Special Reserve Fund, reference K3.1. Motion and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Okay, unanimous. Number 4, deny liability claim 171802, reference K4.1. Motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Thank you. Adopt resolution number 171834, excusing the absence of Board President Dina Walker from the Wednesday, November 15th, regular board meeting of the Board of Education. Motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Okay, vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye.
One abstention.
Thank you. Okay, then there's a couple of things to read out before we move on to item 6. Government Code Section 54953 was amended effective January 1st, 2017 to require the governing board, prior to taking final action on an employment agreement, to orally report a summary of a recommendation for the salaries, salary schedules, or compensation paid in the form of fringe benefits for local agency executives. The superintendent is a local agency executive, and a proposed third addendum to his contract for employment is before us this evening. The proposed third addendum specifies that the district shall pay the superintendent the equivalent of 5% of his current salary, calculated pursuant to paragraph 7 of the contract for employment, as an off-schedule bonus for the 2017-2018 school year. This equates to $11,331 and looks like 20, although there's a place missing. The off-schedule bonus shall be payable in a lump sum, subject to all required holdings on or before January 1st of 2018. All other terms and conditions of the contract for employment shall remain in full force and effect. Secondly, for clarity and transparency purposes, please allow me to read this. Dr. Avila was hired unanimously by Rialto Unified as first-time superintendent in 2015. In spite of his qualifications at the time, we were extremely cautious and started him on a very basic contract with minimum compensation for a district our size. It is my belief Dr. Avila has earned the trust of the greater population of our community, dedicated staff members, parents, students, and certainly of this board during his over 2 years as our superintendent. The item we are taking action on tonight reflects his stellar performance this school year. His original 3-year contract ends June 30th of 2018. This board will revisit his contract next month to consider extending and amending his contract. This board is aware that other districts have and will continue to express aggressive interest in him. The board sets goals, and he, through his leadership, either met or exceeded those proven goals. The board is extremely pleased with the work Dr. Avila is doing and wants him to remain with us. Our district deserves the very best. However, this is a competitive market, and so our district must offer a reasonable but competitive contract for this to happen. So as I read number 6, case 6, approve addendum number 3 to the contract for employment with Dr. Cuauhtemoc Avila for service as district superintendent. Prior to a vote on this item, consistent with Government Code 54953, the board president will orally report a summary of the salary compensation provided under the addendum, which I have. Okay, a motion and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, vote by board members, please.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Okay, Keon, would you make a motion to adjourn us, please?
President.
But before that,
Ah, you're
He
right.
says gavel.
We have a little something for you. Tonight, it is a little bit bittersweet for us. Although we wish our student board member, Keon Collins, great luck since he will be graduating from Myler High School, we will also move on with another student board member. Keon was born in Apple Valley in May of 2000. That sounds so close.
Nice golf course up there.
When he was 2 years old, his family moved to the city of Rialto. Keon attended Morgan Elementary School, Frisbee Middle School, and Eisenhower High School. He later transferred to Myler High School. Myler was a better fit for me, smiled the soft-spoken 17-year-old. Keon lives with his grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Collins in Rialto, who are here tonight. He also has older sisters and brothers. Last year, Keon joined the District Student Advisory Council, DSAC, and decided that student leadership was a scholarly goal. DSAC helped me to grow and gain more confidence, he added. Keon said after graduating, he wishes to enter the Marine Corps. Go, Keon. Right. Keon, we wish you the best in life. Never forget us, because we will never forget you. I'd like to present you with your very own gavel. Congratulations. Thank you. A couple of words?
Tonight has been a great night for me. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for this. I don't really know what to say. This is a great night for me, and I know that I'll do great things. My grandma's crying. I love her so much. Thank you for being here. And also, I want to thank Ryan for being here, my vice president at Myler. My president at Myler. Excuse me. Thank you all.
We will miss you, Keon.
Absolutely.
and Grandma, you're doing an awesome job. Awesome job.
Thank you for being that safe place. Any other comments? Okay. If you would move us into adjournment.
Use that thing, or you don't want to open it?
Yeah.
Like it's my Christmas present.
That's a good idea.
Bang it hard, too.
And Christmas lasts forever at your house.
This meeting's adjourned.
This meeting is adjourned.
Okay. Taking action. Okay. And that would be at 9:05. Okay, we have one more piece of business to attend to.
Hold on, just a moment. We need to actually adjourn the meeting because it has to be a first and second.
Okay. A motion and a second to actually move into adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Preferential vote by student board member.
Aye.
Aye. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye. At 9:06.
All right, all right.
Thank you, Ms. Walker. Okay, Rialto Unified School District, regular meeting of the School Facilities Corporation. Dr. John R. Casalunas, Education Center, 182 East Walnut Avenue, Rialto, California. December 6, 2017, and this is immediately following the regular meeting of the Board of Education. Agenda, opening call to order, reorganization of the School Facilities Corporation. Motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Election of president, or should we do what we normally do? Somebody can make that recommendation.
I move to elect President Martinez as president. Nomination.
Thank you, and
I second.
Go ahead, Vice President.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion that we completely follow the newly reorganized board and adopt the same officers for the reorganization of the Facilities Corporation.
That's what we've customarily done. Yes.
Good point.
Okay.
I second that motion.
But
Okay.
there was a first and a second
A
on
first
the
and a
first one.
second. Would you like to pull that?
So, oh no. So we can go ahead and vote on that one since it's already done, and then just go.
Yeah,
step-
we could do the rest
Okay.
of them.
Okay. Vote on the first one, the president. Vote by
Aye.
board members. Aye.
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 5. Okay.
So
And the rest of the
let me make a
slate
new-
would.
Yeah, let me make a new motion.
Okay. Go ahead.
That we adopt the rest of the positions as we did with the reorganization of the board, and do it the same.
I
So the-
second that motion.
Thank you. The vice president will be vice president of the School Facilities Corporation. The clerk will be the clerk. The board members will become board members. Okay, and a vote on that, please.
Aye.
Thank you. General consent item, approve the minutes of the regular meeting of the School Facilities Corporation held on December 7th, 2016, a year ago.
Move to approve.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye. Approve the minutes of the meetings of the School Facilities Corporation held on October 25th, 2017. Motion and second, please.
Move to approve.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Unanimous. And adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye. Time 9:09. Thank you, everyone.